Golly. I can see how much I've lost this week. Let's put 30,000 on this, 30,000 on that, and 30,000 on the next bet. It's just money. Guys, what is good? What is going on? Let's talk. Let's do a live stream, guys. Let's do a check-in with everyone, guys. So, guys, we are doing a live stream. We have been we've been losing money this week. Obviously, if you guys are wondering how much how much of a dollar loss that I've lost this week, it's close to about 30K. So to give you an idea of, you guys are sitting there wondering how much I'm invested in this stuff. Well, there you go. So we're down 30K this week, roughly, approximately about 30K, a little more, a little less, depending on how you look at it. But, that's just this week from last week. Overall, I'm up. I'm in the green on pretty much every position except for one or two. And, that's pretty good because it's not where we're at today, guys. It's where we're going in the future. And that is why we're doing the live stream today. That is the reason why I'm sharing this information with you, not for you to be down in the dumps, not for you to be critical or, not courteous about my specific situation. It's not really about any of those things, guys. It's about placing yourself in an upside position. Now, what is happening right now, I believe, in the United States at least, and around likely the entire world, is because of the current situation with inflation and how people are interpreting this data in the real world, not by going to CNBC.com or FoxNews.com, depending on which political party you decide with. We're talking about the reality of day-to-day interaction with you in the world. If you're a hermit at home, maybe you only have exposure to these CNBCs, these Fox News, and all these other. We need to find out. We need to coin a term for these old school media outlets. Graveyard news outlets, because they're basically just they're loading your ear full of a bunch of crap, guys. And what I'm saying is the way people are interpreting this stuff, as well as the crypto industry as a whole, I think is very, very misread. And I'm talking about from the normal person. I'm talking about from somebody that's just interacting with the fiat system, that's not involved at all into crypto or even concerned about how it works. I would say the average person. And again, that's not everyone. I don't have percentages of people that are not dealing with this type situation. And guys, the situation isn't, I want to be clear, the situation is not just whether or not you're able to afford certain things or whether or not you're able to satisfy certain debts. I'm talking about the interpretation of what is happening, guys, because if you just go back 2 years ago, 3-4 years ago, and up till this capitulating point, and I would say about mid 2022, maybe the end of 2022, there was a lot of money printed, guys. There's a lot of money printed, and not necessarily in the sense of on a machine in the form of paper money, but that too. I'm talking about inputs that now have to equivalate outputs for certain goods and services, guys. And this can be very confusing for people to interpret. You're probably like, well, prices go up, whatever. Eggs are more expensive, gas is more expensive, insurance is more expensive. But I want you guys to really think about that for a second. How many people are actually out there rolling in the dough? How many people are out there willing to downsize their lifestyle and live in a garage? How many people are out there willing to go without? How many people are out there willing to default on this to not pull from that? There's not a lot, guys. Most people fall in line with the average. There's an average person, an average citizen, world citizen, the people that are just barely getting by, guys. And what I'm saying is, we need to be on this channel. We need to be not in this group. We need to be seeking out different ways to increase our position in the future that might not be necessarily gratifying at the current moment. And what I mean by that, guys, is this cryptocurrency stuff is only down this week. I'm only down 30K this week. I'm not down 30K for a lifetime or 30K indefinitely. I'm only down 30K this week. Next week, I might be down another 30K. or more, or I might be up another 100 to 300K or more. And I'm just giving you guys an idea and a rundown of how this stuff works, because people that are just generally participating in the normal economy, not really concerned about the crypto industry, that might just be getting in this stuff on, a gambling type mindset. Those people are potentially in trouble, guys. And the reason I say that these people are in trouble, it's a large group of people. It's because these numbers, for one, they don't. For one, in general, guys, most of the United States does not know good arithmetic, much less good math. Okay, and I might not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I have some degree of math knowledge, guys. Okay, and I'm not going to go into specific on how much, but it's more than the average person. And when you take the average person that doesn't have these type understandings of mathematics, and you place them in a economy like we're currently in, again, this is only right now. It's not tomorrow, and it's not a dictation of how tomorrow is going to be, guys. It's just when you make the choice in your head to stick your foot in the fucking sand and say, I'm staying right fucking here on this channel on cryptocurrency theory, and giving you guys a real rundown of what is going on. These people are going to mass flock into cryptocurrency, guys. And these same people that I'm talking about, and again, I'm not ragging on these people. I'm not saying that I'm above them because I have crypto. I'm not saying that I know math and they don't. But there's a large group of people that don't, guys. And these same groups of people will indefinitely come into cryptocurrency. And they actually are the masses, per se, the actual larger group of the populace in the United States, but also around the world. Is most people, guys, are not rolling in the dough. They're not. They're actually living above their means, and they're actually living, trying to keep up with this specific lifestyle that's not only not attainable based on the current inflation rate, but less attainable based on where the future in hyperinflation rate is actually going to set in. Because these people that we're talking about most people, they are on the verge. They are on the brink of inevitably going into cryptocurrency, guys, because the way that this is going to work and the way that this system is going to pull dollars out of the fiat system is actually a lot bigger than you think. It's not just this, fully composed singularity net Ajax token bubble, guys. Okay, this is actually a lot bigger than that. This is actually the masses running and adopting cryptocurrency, not because they understand it, the mathematics behind it, not because they understand how economics work, not because they think the dollar is for some reason not working out for them anymore. It's because, guys, the masses will run to cryptocurrency because that's what cryptocurrency will do to the masses. And what I mean by that, guys, is it's gonna directly pull from this group of people, simply because it's gonna make more sense from their standpoint to be invested in cryptocurrency than it is for them to keep trying to go out there and take dollars from a system that is not giving them dollars to live on or provide themselves with a certain lifestyle. It's actually going to be the opposite. The people that adopt crypto, and I'm talking about the masses that adopt crypto, will actually see that they're better off. They're actually doing better off than they were doing before, just simply by adopting cryptocurrency. Because I didn't know anything about money, guys, until I got into crypto. So that's what I'm saying. These price drops, these price raises, I did not know anything about money until I got into crypto. I never had any money. There was never a point in time where I had a lot of money. And I came to the realization that I didn't have a lot of money, that I wasn't really gonna see myself having a lot of money if I participate in this just regular general economy that everybody else is taking part in. So what do you have to do? You have to learn about crypto, guys. You have to learn about money. And we're going to be actually on this channel, and what I'm actually going to be doing here probably in the next, starting almost immediately, guys, on the channel, but going into the later part of the year, is we're going to be basically getting back to the basics on this channel. So if you guys watch the live streams or you watch the videos that I was doing 2-3 years ago, we're actually going to go back and I'm going to actually retrain myself in various disciplines that I haven't trained myself in close to 3 years. And what that means is you're going to start seeing new content coming out on the channel that is geared towards this specific knowledge base that I'm trying to get you guys to tap into. And it's all out there, guys, but think of this channel as a funnel or a vector that you can just simply go to and get a lot of the learning curve out of the way. And I'm not going to come on here and teach you guys fucking, calculus or anything, guys. I'm going to be giving you guys practical approaches and practical things that will help you in your daily life. And it's going to be directly associated to crypto. It's going to be tied to crypto almost exclusively. And this is something that I'm going to be doing because I need to do it. And you guys are just going to reap the benefit simply because I need to do this stuff. I need to retrain. I need to work my brain in certain areas to make this channel high functioning. And that's what we're going to be doing on the channel. Probably, like I said, over, I've been thinking about this since last night, and it has to happen, guys, because my brain is getting way too soft to the normal reality economy that we're dealing with right this second. And it's going to get it's going to get a lot, I want you guys to be clear, it's going to get a lot harder and more expensive than the current point we're at right this second. So we need to understand that if we think this is any kind of, if we can identify this particular time as any kind of specific point on things being a specific way, if those specific things are hard or difficult or challenging right now, what is to come is going to be a lot more challenging and basically going to be a lot harder than where we're currently at. So we need to make sure that where we're at right now is positioning us to where that point in time will be, where things are much more challenging, much more harder. And that way, guys, if we're ready for it, we're ready as that impacts us, right? As that impacts our wallets, our crypto, however you want to look at your livelihood. I don't know everybody's specific situation. I can only speak for mine. I'm just saying that if we're conditioning and we are growing in that direction, once that happens, we'll actually be able to buoy ourselves or basically take on that impact with a lot more resilience and satisfaction as well, guys, because there is something bitterly satisfying, bittersweet about that, because we'll actually be in a much better position looking back at where we would now know we would be had we not been in that better position. So little food for thought, guys. It's going to be happening on the channel is we're basically going to be reconditioning. Basically, I'm going to be reconditioning myself in mathematics, in calculus and trigonometry and these type things, because we need to be conditioned, guys, for the future. We don't need to let our brains start to sour and just fucking rot away, because they're going to do that indefinitely. That's just the natural law. All right, that's just what's going to happen. So we need to make sure that we're reconditioning, we're rediscovering, and that's what I'm saying, guys. We're going to be getting back to essentially the basics on this channel, which is like the reasons I started the channel, and different stuff like that. And it's going to be stuff that I'm going to be doing, guys. Obviously, obviously, I'm not going to be coming teaching you guys mathematics on the channel. That's not what's going on. So, what will happen is I'm informing you guys of what's going to be happening on the channel, but I'm also suggesting that everybody do, not necessarily mathematics, anything that will better your knowledge base when you come to this channel. That way, when you come to this channel, not only are you getting, some type of better, high functioning display of the information I'm trying to tell you, but you also have your own information and knowledge base that you bring to the channel. So, again, I'm going to be doing the mathematics thing. I'm going to be doing the calculus thing. I'm going to be turning off my phone and putting my head in a math problem thing. But, some people, math's not their thing. I say better reason to fucking do it. Secondly, if you just simply don't want to do that route, do something else study options trading, study different plays that you can do with trading, whatever it is you want to do. I'm not telling anybody to do what I'm doing. I'm just telling you guys I'm telling you guys right now. That way you know it's coming. That way this whole idea of what I'm trying to tell you right now, for us to be able to weather the future storm coming, you guys know exactly how the steps and procedures that I'm going to do it, guys. I'm going to be conditioning and working my brain to be able to function better, not only in crypto, but be able to understand the price dynamics of how this crypto stuff is operating. So it's not going to take me going to get a fucking a degree in computer blockchain engineering. I'm not this. That's not what I'm saying, guys. You guys can go online and take courses to do that right now. That's what I'm saying. I am immersing myself in this. I just want to be immersed in this crypto stuff, and the way that I'm going to do that, guys, is through just reconditioning my brain. And again, I'm not sitting down and spending all day on this, but there will be a specific chunk of the day that is going to be dedicated to this, and it's basically happening like today. Like it's not happening. This isn't weeks out. You guys are going to see an immediate reconditioning of my brain on the channel, and I'm suggesting, guys, that you guys do the same thing. I'm suggesting that you condition your brains to understanding not only what's going on in the general economy, but the actual crypto industry, the crypto economy. And this will make us better traders, guys. This will make us better investors for our future. And that will be directly tied to crypto. I'm not saying that we're using crypto as an entry position, as an only out position, and then there's no going back into crypto. We're going to keep cycling through this crypto stuff, obviously. That's the only way. But we need to have more of an edge on how to get more crypto. Okay, that's what this goes down to. We condition our brains become stronger. We put pressure on our brains, our brains become more resilient, guys. And it doesn't matter how fucking old you are. I know that we have 65-year-old plus people watching the channel, and I'm talking to you as well. So everybody, I suggest do this specific thing, because this is something I'm going to be doing. And it's actually, last time I've done this, guys, I've done this a few times over the course of about the last 7 years. And every time I do it, I get I land myself in a better position in the future. So that's why I'm telling you guys to do it. It's what we do today that dictates where we're going to be tomorrow. It's what steps we're taking today in this crypto stuff that's going to land us a better position in the future. So that's all I got, guys, today. That's kind of what it is. I wanted to kind of tell you guys what I'm going to be doing. And it's directly associated to crypto, guys, any way you want to look at it. Because for one, if I know mathematics better than I already do, which I would say I'm about a 4 out of 10, and I would say most people, guys, are like a 2 out of 10 or a 1 out of 10. So my point is we're going to take that next step here on the channel. But that's going to require you guys to do some exterior work. You guys are going to have to learn either something related to crypto, whether it's going back and watching every one of these videos to try to give me some type of critique, or you guys can do the route I'm doing, which is going to be basically, I'm just going to be doing Khan Academy, which is free, guys. You guys are totally free. There's no affiliate link. It's just completely free. And I'm going to be going back and retraining, going through these limits, going through these functions, going through these derivatives, and just doing the exercises, doing the motions to basically condition my brain to be able to give you guys a better interpretation of what I think is going on in the crypto space. Because I feel like recently, over the last year and a half, I've gotten a bit rusty. So we're going to be going back to basics on the channel, back to, if you guys were here, obviously, charts against Bitcoin, conspiracy theory type stuff against some of this stuff on the back end that we've been talking about. But we're going to be basically retuning, refining what we've already been doing and trying to interpret it better, guys. So that's basically the dealio. We'll go to the chat real quick, see what you guys are saying. Like I said, it doesn't have to be what I'm doing, guys, but we have to all do our part to make this crypto space better. And this basically will be happening on this channel ongoingly. Because the thing, guys, is once rust sets into your brain, it's just like rust setting into fucking any kind of environment that it's reacting with. It's going to cause It's going to cause the channel to go down. We're all going to get less enthused and less information, and be able to interpret this, more or less interpret the information on both sides. You know, you guys and girls being subscribers or whatnot, viewers, and then obviously me being the host who is, giving you guys worse advice over time. So the idea here, guys, is to increase the condition of our brain function. We're going to do that by doing this collaboratively as a channel. You know, I'm depending on everyone in the channel to take some type of initiative past watching this channel to bring some type of information to everyone on the channel. Because I do actually, believe it or not, guys, get a lot of not only my feedback, but my interpretation specifically derived from this cryptocurrency theory YouTube channel. So it's not just on me to do this, it's on you guys and girls to do this as well. That way this channel grows in the right direction, ultimately liberating and having this effect long term on a general population that is watching, trying to find YouTube crypto content. All right, so that's the goal, guys. That's what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, it does have to be it's just like anything. It has to be, this is something that is basically starting right this second when I click off this video. And basically, it starts there, and we don't get really necessarily, frustrated on the initial starting point of it. We just, what we do, guys, is we just do that first step, guys, and then you just kind of keep doing it, right? You just keep doing it. And that's what I want to bring to you guys today, guys. I hope everybody's doing good. We'll pop into the chat real quick here and see, kind of what you guys are saying. But I want you guys and girls to be better. That's what I'm saying. I want you guys and girls to be better in the chat. And I think the only way we're going to do this is if we all collaboratively, as a channel, as a group, as a group of 1,400 individuals, make this initial step, guys. So like I said, just try to get it implanted in your brain today that we have to not only do more, but we don't want to just start doing all these things and then not actually getting anything done, guys. We actually want to get something done. So we have to wrap our head around the idea of getting something done, and that's not just the things that we've been doing in our daily lives that already are what we're doing. We're talking about taking a new step in a new general direction, whether it's you guys want to learn specifically about different coins, you guys want to learn mathematics, you guys want to learn trading, you guys want to learn anything that you're not familiar with or comfortable with, or something that you've dived into and then you've kind of not finished because of the it's like you're looking up the hill and you see there's a long way. You could get there, but you don't want to. We need to make that step. And like I said, guys, I'm encouraging everybody on the channel to do this. So we'll see what you guys are talking about. It's probably, we've got to keep the brain sharp. That is what I'm saying. We got to creep, because inevitably, guys, if you're over the age of like 18, 19, 20, if you're a female, you're getting a little bit longer. But I'm almost 37, guys. So we have to understand that the degenerating regenerative brain cells are not regenerating, and they're basically actually deteriorating at a much faster rate every single day, guys. And I mean, again, this isn't like you're just almost retarded overnight, but in a general sense, you're retarded over a period of time. So what we're trying to do, guys, is we're trying to deliver better stuff on this channel, because if not, this channel might be so retarded by some point that we're not really reaching the newer stimulated audience that is trying to view cryptocurrency as a tool of liberation, right? So I encourage everybody to do this. We got to keep our brain sharp. We got to learn more about crypto and or mathematics and or more on engineering or programming, and that's what we're going to be doing, guys. Like, me knowing mathematics is not going to help me know how to build out a coin or understand on why a coin's going up. But what it will do is it'll make my brain condition more susceptible to being able to not only interpret the information I'm looking at, but also be able to tell you guys and girls that, this is because of this specific way. So just go through the motions, guys. Just pick up the pencil, pick up the book, turn the pages. Like I said, this is something we're gonna be doing. Listen to lectures online. Do something to stimulate and you'll know when you get that stimulation, guys, from that brain activity. It's just like when you work your muscle in the gym, or you go on a run, you'll feel that stimulation. And make sure we're getting that every day for the next. We're gonna be doing this over the next couple months. Obviously, we'll retouch over it. Now and again, but just know that I'm doing it. If you guys are watching the stream, you should be doing it as well, because we don't want to let the rust continue right now. We want to do some type of chemical reaction in our brain where we're able to work our brain into the right direction on where this crypto stuff is going, not where we're necessarily at at this $30,000 loss that I've incurred over the last week, because that's not where we're going. Okay, now, like, I want you to understand the reason we're doing this is we're trying to improve the longevity of not only this brain function, but this idea of what cryptocurrency is, guys. All right, so I think that's like, you like to learn about more Grayscale Trust. So what I'm gonna recommend you do is, for one, you need to go to the Grayscale website. You can do this from a Google search. Type in BCHG Grayscale Trust, ETCG Grayscale Trust. And what it'll do is it'll take you to their page. You need to read through all that stuff. And I've read through probably about half of it, all right? And like I said, everybody in the channel needs to do their own individual thing. If you guys don't know what to do, go to Khan Academy and do a math placement test and see where you end up. That's what I would recommend. But I'm already on Khan Academy. That's what I'm saying. We're reopening back up these doors to improve our brain function. But if you want to learn about Grayscale, you need to go to their website, and you need to learn about every specific trust and every specific private placement period they've had on the trust, as well as the different type mechanisms of how the over-the-counter market Grayscale Trust trades on the exchange relative to the actual spot price of the underlying native crypto asset. So that's like a starting point I would give you if you're interested in learning about Grayscale Trust, because they have everything on their website, and it breaks down every single trust individually, and it'll make a lot more sense on why the trust trades at premiums at certain times and discounts at others, and it'll walk you through all that stuff, and it's a good starting position, right? So I'm not mining Dash right now. I was actually wanting to I'm actually gonna try to maybe vet some Dash, a proposal on Dash, to see if I can get sponsorship at some point from their DAO month. I think it's monthly or quarterly or something like that, where you guys can take, if you have one Dash token, you can vet a proposal to try to get funding for a specific thing. And I thought maybe, once this channel grows, we obviously have to reach a bigger audience. Maybe see if we can get some funding on the channel from Dash or some type of sponsorship. All right, guys, that's all I got today. Like I said, buy, hold, repeat, but also condition your brain starting today. Just allow some time today to condition your brain outside of watching this channel. Whether it's, just see what type things are out there that you can explore. And, for me, it's going to be, like I said, the Khan Academy mathematics thing. I'm just going to reopen that and just, do a couple exercises. But don't let it intimidate you, guys. That's what I'm saying. Don't let these prices, these price drops intimidate you. Like I said, I don't like losing 30K in a week, but I also love gaining 30K in a week. So, all right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Take care.